So, this is my fourth blog or vlog, I think, and I guess now that I'm getting into it, I'm constantly thinking about things that I can vlog about. And one thing that's repeatedly struck me as something I should vlog about is something that it happens on a regular basis here. So I've been thinking a lot about it, and so this vlog, well, I guess you'll find out what it's about as I keep talking. But so, like I told you before, I work in the Rocky Mountains, and I lead horseback rides. That's part of my job. I lead the horseback rides in the mountains. And one of our rides goes, it's kind of along a road. Like, you cross the river, and you go onto a trail. And once you are across the river, there's this really, really dead road. I mean, no one ever drives out there, but, every once in a while they do because there are camping spots that are farther down the road. And so every once in a while a car will pass, and you'll be just on the other side of the river. And we ride there fairly often, and so I've been there enough times when cars have passed that I started thinking about it. So there are some trees, but you're fairly exposed, and these cars will pass, and they won't even notice us. There will be like 8 people on horseback just right across the river. It's not a big river. It's really small. It's the Teton River, in fact. And I mean, that's a really tiny river. I mean, it's not, you don't even get your calves wet if you walk across it. I mean, maybe on some places it'll get like mid-shin, okay? But it's not like you're wading up to your waist across this river even. It's not even that deep. So it's a tiny river, like a stream. There's a road just on the other side of it, and we'll be riding on the opposite side from the road, and no one will ever notice us. No one ever notices us. And sometimes, sometimes we're kind of in the trees, but if you were to just look across the river, you would know we were there. And so I was thinking about myself. When I drive down the road, how many times do I pass things, and I'm not even aware they're there at all. Not that I should be, like looking around as I drive and not paying attention to the road, but, just taking in your surroundings and being aware and appreciating what is around you, And so I was thinking about that because these people, they're so focused, right? The people that pass us are so focused that they don't even, we'll be in their peripherals, they don't even pay attention to what's in their peripherals because they're so focused on, like tunnel vision, like what's just directly in front of them and where they're going and what the destination is. So I was thinking about, the bigger picture and our tunnel vision in our lives. So if we're not taking in what's around us, and we're not appreciating anything else that's going on because we're so set on just making it to that destination, making it to where we're driving to, or big picture, making it to our goal, that we don't even, notice the little things, how can we ever appreciate our world? Like our other opportunities, or our other people to meet, or these other experiences that we could be having because we've got this tunnel vision going on. And another, okay, so also, this goes along with that, a lot of people have been seeing bears, like a ton lately. There have been a ton of bears and a ton of moose because we're experiencing a drought, and it's driving all these animals out of the mountains and down to the river because all the streams are drying up. And so it's a really good year to see all these cool animals. And I've seen, probably 6 bears within the past couple days. Don't tell my mom that. And 3 or 4 moose. And moose are even more rare than bears to be seen just kind of out in the open. And, they've just kind of been all over. It's not been rare to see them. But most of the time that I've seen them, someone's had to point them out to me. I'll be walking along, and someone will be like, "Oh, check out that bear," and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, how did I not notice that there's a bear right there? Yeah, it's a bear. I should be aware that there's a bear or a moose or some other, an elk, or whatever else roams around here that we see frequently, but I don't notice, And sometimes I think that I'm so wrapped up in the things in my head, or whatever is going on that day, or I'm just so stuck in my own little world that I can't see outside my bubble, and everyone says that you're happier when you're living for other people, when you're helping other people and working for other people, and I think that's totally true. I mean, you should definitely take time for yourself and love yourself and all that good stuff, But if you're always only serving yourself, then you're never going to be really happy, right? So if I'm so wrapped up in the world in my head that I can't experience the coolness that is seeing a bear up close and personal, or a moose, or whatever, you know, I'm missing so much by being so wrapped up in myself. So I think maybe I'll make it a challenge. You know, it's all the people that watch my vlogs. You know, a challenge to look outside of your own little world, not be so focused on your tunnel vision, and look outside. You know, see what's around you and appreciate the little things, because it's all about the little things. You know, if you can't appreciate the little things, then your world's so small and not as beautiful as it could be. So my challenge is to go and look outside of yourself and focus on someone else or other people, a bigger cause, and stop and smell the roses and enjoy, you know, the beautiful earth that you've been so blessed to live on. And, you know, if you feel like it, comment and let me know how that goes for you. Okay.